Salute, salute, salute. All my generals, all my lions, all my real men. I apologize ahead of time if the wind gets a little out of control because it's windy out here. I'm not even going cat. But this is going to be a quick one, twins. So, first of all, for those that haven't seen, check out the interview, not the interview, the one-on-one. One of Bloodline's finest, King Vec. He definitely was speaking his truth yesterday. I saw check that out. Definitely post comments, ask questions. We'll be having more one-on-ones with the twin. I mean, only speaking his truth. No lies, no caps. A real one. Did real things. Shed blood. Sacrifice. Planted that flag for something that he believed in. You feel me? So, hit the subs. Hit the subscribes. Hit the shares. People need to see that. Real talk. Real talk. So, salute the Vec. Appreciate you being humble and keeping it a stack with the twin. And can't wait for the next one. I know the viewers can't wait for the next one, so we definitely gonna have something for you. Now, right now, what I have for y'all is I'm gonna put you on point to what's about to basically jump off. So basically, there's a whole situation that was taking place with blood. And blood, King Blood, I'm talking about King Blood, that needs to be addressed as far as an appeal that took place, and he was denied that appeal to be sent back to GP, general population, in the facility where he's at, which is in Arizona. I forget the name of the facility. It's in Arizona though. So basically, a couple years ago, he had an appeal that he filed. Yes, it was a couple of years ago from what I've seen. I read the documentation. I read most of it. I didn't read all of it. I'm gonna print it out and I'm gonna read it out to everybody on the live, or I'm just gonna post it, either or. And it's real talk, and dudes need to be in tune because they basically still have this man with no human contact whatsoever. The only human contact he has is whoever was on that gallery and them COs, the steadies. Feel me? So I'm gonna get into the documentation and the specifics, and I'm gonna powwow with some people, figure out what it is that we feel is best that we could do, because the man was denied parole. This is basically a synopsis of what's about to take place. If you don't know what a synopsis is, go Google it. It's basically going to be about why he got denied the opportunity to be able to go back into general pop. And the reason why is because a lot of YouTubers, the internet, and people still praising him is what the court system, what the system is basically saying. So basically what they're saying is that this man, if he gets put back in population, due to the fact that he's still idolized and praised that by certain individuals that's in the nation, that he cannot go to population because he can possibly seek revenge. This is all documented. This is what they said. So what the system is trying to make it seem like is that the Kings is still moving, right? Or still holding weight and making moves like the way he was back in the early 90s. We all know that's cat. We all know that's cat. We're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna be able to address the situation. And reality is that we can never free him from the system, from being incarcerated. but we can most definitely try to get him in Jam Pop. Now, whatever it is that we need to do in order to make that happen, we need to do that. And that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what I'm going to be talking about. And that's going to be the next thing that we address. One of the next things that we address is the King Blood situation, getting him in the general population, and why he got denied going back into Gen Pop. And as I said, that's the reason. So now the next matter at hand, or the fatjoe situation. So I spoke about this fatjoe terror squad situation on the live yesterday when we was doing the one-on-one with Vec, and it came to my attention from a bro that was basically saying, yeah, that he was there for that specific, he was there literally when they pressed Terror Squad, or when they pressed Joe on them. Let me not say Terror Squad because I'm not 100% sure it was Terror Squad that got pressed, but basically that's what took place. And he addressed that situation. He brought it to my attention, and we're going to talk on that and expound on that also, because he gave me a version of it that still coincides with the original version, but a big difference also. And as far as like Joe getting slapped, supposedly that never happened according to the twin. So we're going to leave that where it's at, and we're going to address it when I speak to the twin. And if he's cool with it, I'll do it live, or audio, we do a video, whatever. That was number 2, right? Number 3, Wildcat. So Wildcat got my math. And I didn't know that was him that was calling me. Somebody was calling me from a correctional facility. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? You know, I didn't know who it was, but I was trying to accept the call because I'm like, yo, you got my number, you calling from jail. Gotta be somebody that, you know, I'm willing to, anybody you call me from jail, but I'm gonna try to make moves to accept that call. So I'm gonna open up an account. I ain't have an account. I tried to accept one of the calls I put through, didn't go through. The homie kept calling, but I was busy too, and and I didn't know who it was. So after a while, like when I first tried to establish that account with my first call, and it got rejected, I was doing what I was doing, and he was calling again, and I left it alone because I didn't know who it was. I wasn't going to go crazy trying to open up an account. I don't even know who the fuck it is that's trying to call me, you feel me? But I was going to do it. Come to find out, fast forward it, just like 24 hours later, one of the twins hit me up on the gram, and it was like, yo, the nigga that was calling you from jail was Wildcat. So I'm going to open up that account today. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to use a different call. I got plenty. I didn't know who it was. Now I know. I mean, I'm going to accept the call. What he wants to talk about, I have no idea. I'll keep it a buck with y'all. I have no contact with this man. As far as I know, I mean, we was in the building together a couple of times. I heard that he said he know me. And we're going to find out what it is that he got to talk about. And I'm definitely going to put that one-on-one conversation with his permission, obviously. I'm going to put that shit on the page. So basically that's what it is. We're going to be addressing the King Blood situation, getting him back in the Gen Pop. We're going to be addressing the fatjoe situation with him getting slapped. And we're going to address, or find out what it is that, Wildcat want to holler at the twin about. You feel me? Other than that, y'all already know what it is. Like I said, this is basically a little brief synopsis, something to just let y'all know what's coming. And it's going to be lit. As y'all already see, I'm about to go get my my walk on the beach, and potty pull the bike out, and I'm gonna hit y'all up again later on tonight with some fight content. Let's see what pops off. Y'all already know what it is. LIONS&MEN. Salute.